What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Life So Crazy. It's the Vongola boss here. And today we're going to speak on hating outside the club because you can't get in. Even though we live in times where acceptance of all people from different walks of life and races, shapes and sizes is constantly beat over our head like whack-a-moles, it turns out that only for specific demographics do those rules not apply. In fact, if you are part of that specific demographic, i.e. a white male, and you choose to fully embrace what it is you like that just so happens to exclude others, well, you're liable to be publicly berated and torn down for it. And that's what we have today with this one guy who created a pretty popular dating show on TikTok called 50 Dates, 50 States. The show is pretty popular as shown by the 500,000 followers the account has on TikTok, and I believe the 2 seasons that it's already shown at this point, with a 3rd on the way. The show also got a lot of exposure from news outlets, and it really should come as no surprise because everybody loves their romantic dating bachelorette-esque shows. So recently, the creator of the show posted a TikTok which showed 50 pictures showcasing the women that he has dated in each respective state. And if you look at the TikTok, it's pretty clear to tell that this white guy has a type, and he has no shame in his game. He likes what he likes, and he sticks with it, which last time I checked, I thought that was what we preached in today's society. If you like plus size people, if you like skinny people, if you like people from your own race, or you like to explore elsewhere, ain't no shame in it. There should be no issue, right? And yet this guy got a lot of backlash when it was shown that he really only rocked with the snow bunnies. Is that surprising for a white guy?
Nope.
Y'all let me know down below. Well, let's get into these clips.
So this guy has made a show of going on a date with a woman from every state. And let me just show you why he's getting a lot of hate. I think it's fair to say that my guy has a type, but here's what really makes me mad.
What?
This is the girl he went on a date with from Hawaii. Like, sir, what you not finna do? You not finna play us, sir. You not finna play us, sir. Then this is the girl he went on a date with from New Mexico, who is actually, if you look on her Instagram, from Long Island. So, sir, if you have a type, you didn't even have to go across 50 states for that. Like, you really just dated the same girl in every single state. Like, where is the seasoning? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, because I'm feeling like this was unnecessary.
I guess it was an all-white party, huh? No, the token light brights don't make it better.
So I randomly came across this video here, and I'm stitching it so you can kind of see. I've personally taken offense to this. What? And I am admitting that's part of my, like, past, and, like, I've dated a guy, maybe multiple, who are kind of, like, having a preference like this, and obviously all these girls are gorgeous, and they seem excellent. It's just that, it's sad to me, because why are we not attracted to people who aren't white? And I'm not trying to say that you can't like a certain way that people look, but you know, like, out of 50, you're doing this for a video, not a single girl is black. And I think maybe there's like a light skin, maybe mixed girl, but you know what I mean. Honestly,
I don't think the premise of the show was for him to date a girl that was born and raised in a specific state. I think the point of the show was just for him to date a girl he liked. And it's 2022, and it should be pretty obvious that when you hear movements in terms like diversity and inclusion, a lot of this is just to help women who would otherwise not make the cut feel good about themselves. Let's just call a spade a spade. When it comes to body positivity, it's just for women. Feel like they're still wanted and desired. You never see that for men. In fact, men have to deal with the fact that if you don't reach a certain standard, you're gonna be left out. And the world frankly doesn't care. But the craziest part about the responses to this guy's TikTok is how many women that internalized and compared themselves. And last time I checked, y'all not even checking for white men like that.
Allegedly.
I'm a firm believer in the saying, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. And while I can acquiesce and acknowledge the need for representation in media for specific groups of people, instead of trying to hijack current societal standards, just create your own. And this is what I always talk about when it comes to comics and movies nowadays. Because the elephant in the room that nobody wants to address when they token swap all our popular characters in fiction today is they only see legitimacy in white people. But that's something they'd rather drop dead than admit. In an age where minorities want to prop up their own cultures and heritage and their own people, it's amazing to me that this is still an issue or a problem. This is where a lot of the woke crowd gravitates towards. Instead of creating your own or bigging up things that reflect back on you kindly, no, you just want to go to where other people are and try and change and convert them. What this guy is doing is not anything that is restricted to one gender or race. It just so happened to work and take off for him. The need for acceptance from white people is beyond me. I'm not even going to be facetious about it and ask where these girls' fathers are. It's another fatherless child. Because I can empathize with them to the fact that the battle a lot of women have to go through with beauty standards and being that white women are at the top of the food chain because we do live by Western standards. But this goes beyond even just the Western standard as a whole. It leads into just the damages of social media. Tweet earlier today. I'm not sure I'll be able to find it, but I'll paraphrase it here, where TikTok literally gives you mental illness and rots your brain because now people find it trendy to self-diagnose themselves with autism or tics or Tourette syndrome, and the list goes on and on. Instagram is just a comparison contest that makes you feel less than because you don't have a supermodel body or you're not driving a Bugatti.
Well, what color is your Bugatti?
But the onus is still on you because you're in control of what you tune into. The tried and proven proverb still rings true today. If you don't like it, don't watch it. I mean, the pickle policing is crazy. And let me even dip back into what I was saying previously, where the policing only comes for a certain demographic of people. And in this case, to use the buzz terms progressives use, cis white men. If you as a man date outside of your race, especially if you date a white girl, and being in the Midwest where pretty common nowadays, it's not as stigmatized as it was 20, 30 years ago, you still are looked at sideways. Personally, I do not care who other people choose to date. Find me something else to do. I'm not going around projecting myself onto other people's relationships, looking for something to be upset about. And I don't get a weird satisfaction from seeing other black men dating black women or get off on some black unity, black power fantasy. I digress. I won't forget the time I was a junior in college, right? And I was friends with some of the RAs at my dorm. And one time we were in the Union walking around to go get some food, and they started telling me, because I wasn't seeing anybody at the time, that you know what, bro, you need to find yourself a black queen. And I looked at him like, come again? Nani? And then they started giving me the hotel, you know, we gotta fight for our culture, black power, and the list goes on, right? And they gave the spiel to my younger brother too, and he's definitely a lot more courteous than me. I'm quick to call out bullshit when I see it. And I told him, y'all not about to be out here dick policing me on what race of women I choose to go dabble with. I go where I'm celebrated, and whoever likes me, I like them. Point blank, period. And it was the audacity for me, because I knew within that RA friend group we had that there were female RAs that were black that were dating white men. Bruh. So I was looking at them like, here you are trying to tell me where my loyalty needs to be to, but y'all silent about that. If y'all don't get on somewhere, and that's my issue where I have with these rules for thee, not for me types. But let's get into some of the responses to this viral TikTok. I really do not understand this. I understand how people feel pain for being rejected, but most white men prefer white women, and that is unlikely to change after shaming them on social media. I mean, where is Dr. Umar Johnson when you need him to come check these sisters? Imagine getting pressed on social media for liking women of your own race. Absolutely hate when other black girls demand to be included in white people's dating pools as if dating a black woman is charity work. Embarrassing. Truth. It reeks of desperation and that you have no self-esteem or respect.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
And aren't these the same women that call others pick-me's, but are literally begging to be picked to be included in these shows?
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I need a code on black women to form some kind of SEAL team to infiltrate TikTok and stop their fellow sisters from embarrassing the collective in this fashion. Black men dating black women versus white men dating white women. Only in 2022, man. And it's crazy because you can find all type of movements telling white people to mind their own business. And when they literally do just that, y'all want to cry foul on them as well. Ironically, there was a variety. The only thing those women had in common was race and nice smiles. I need SJWs to accept that most people are attracted to people of their race and opposite sex. That is perfectly okay. Inclusion is great for work, not individuals dating. Seek help in therapy. And the truth is, you can't negotiate attraction. People like what they like. Although you can argue that what you do like can be influenced and programmed by your external environment, no one tries to micromanage the dating scene like a black woman. If it ain't colorism, it's texturism. If it ain't that, it's racism. It's always something when they don't have their way. They are literally trying to bully their way to the desirability chart. And I'm not saying this to come hard on sisters, or maybe it's just these types. Y'all gotta step up, because as much as women want to preach on empowerment, y'all can't be out here looking pathetic like this. I can't imagine any of the women in my life thinking so lowly of themselves like this. This is so pathetic and embarrassing. I can't even troll it. This is a new low, and I'm calling for all major social media platforms to discriminate against us. Yes, withdraw social media from all black and brown individuals. I don't want this no more. You might be on to something, man. Americans have the most free time on their hands than anyone ever, thanks to centuries of peace and prosperity, hence all the absurd problems they keep creating. God, I need one unrest on their soil to set them right. You ain't lying. But y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Leave a like on the video and hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit the bell to get notified every time I do upload. And follow me on all socials to keep up with the Life So Crazy movement. Curious to hear y'all comments on this craziness. As always, it's been the Vongola Boss. Hope y'all have a peaceful and blessed day. I'll catch y'all next time.
Damn, like crazy.